I was a sales rep for a hydraulic repair company for the last 7 years, and what really took place was I had been doing it for quite some time, and I was really just kind of going through the motions. I was just kind of getting by, and I realized that I was capable of so much more, and I wanted so much more out of life, but just got stuck in the everyday just kind of bump and grind, I guess you can say. And I really didn't enjoy what I was doing. I didn't enjoy my passion. I wasn't passionate about it. And once again, I really knew I was capable of more. So I knew that real estate was where it was at, and with where the market was going and what was happening, I knew that now was my chance. But I really just, I didn't have any guidance, I didn't have any direction, I didn't have any background in it in any way whatsoever. I never even purchased my own house. So, I was kind of lost as far as that went. But, what I really ended up doing was I just had to start searching, and I had to start, really trying to find someone who could help me through it. And I came across New Wealth Advisors Club, and, the rest has been unbelievable. It's completely changed my life. It's really given me that support that I needed to get through it, because I had done some other stuff previous as well, and I really I didn't have that hands-on support that I needed to really help guide me through it. The defining moment that really made me understand that New Wealth Advisors Club was it for me, and that this is where I knew that this was home, is really what happened. And building off of that, well, it's a family. And that was the defining moment for me, was when I saw that there was so much more here than just real estate, and that they really care about you, and they're really out to help you, and they help you grow in so many more different ways. My faith, not only my faith, but just me as a person, and my belief in myself, and really just giving me that belief. There was times where I was so down and out, and I was so beat up from life and what I had been through, and just especially Dave and Melina, the way that they believed in me, and they saw something in me that I knew it was there, but I didn't believe in it myself. And obviously, as I got involved, they just helped me really embrace that and develop that, and really become a better person, the person that I knew I could become. And on that, as that started to take place, obviously I started taking what I learned, I started applying it. I was taught in corporate America to go out and buy a house traditionally, and that's exactly what I started doing. And I started going through the motions. I got pre-qualified, I got pre-approved, and I also had a down payment. And I was ready to go get a realtor and just go buy a house traditionally, because that was all I knew. And actually, I had to take everything that I learned at New Wealth Advisors Club, take it, apply it, run with it. And I went out there, I started finding a homeowner that was in distress, and I was able to step in and really create a win-win situation. I helped them out, helped them get from underneath the troubled spot that they were in, and I was able to come in and get the house for $500. It was unbelievable. I couldn't even, when it happened, it was almost, it was unreal, because when I first got involved, someone told me someone will literally give you their house right now. And to walk into that house, you're talking $250,000, $275,000 house, and to walk in for $500 was like, it was unbelievable. With where the market's at right now and what's taking place, it's amazing, because we know for a fact that we will never see this again, and it's funny because you talk about, the news being so negative and just really downplaying this market and making it a doom and gloom, but in all actuality, with where this market is, everything's on sale right now. It's buy one, get one free, basically. So yeah, it's funny, everyone's scared to get into real estate right now, but what you have to understand is now is the best time, just due to the fact that, people are just walking away from their houses. So it's kind of like that house I got for $500 that you're talking about. They're ready to just walk. They'll give you their properties right now. So, that's definitely one of the main things, as well as, right now, you can come in and cash flow on almost everything that you touch in California right now, just due to the fact that you can get them at such a low cost. And that was what I was able to do as well, was I was able to come in and purchase one of the pre-foreclosures that we were working on in the office. I purchased it for $117. It appraised at $142. So I bought it with almost $20,000 instant equity in it at today's market. And the other thing is it had a tenant that's been in it the last 3.5 years. She's still currently in the property. She doesn't want to go anywhere, and she still to this date is paying me $1,450. My mortgage payment's $900 a month. So I just generated $550 a month, cash flow, passive income coming in every month. So, that's out there, as well as, short sales right now. I mean, that's a very lucrative strategy, and, we've got a lot of people that are having a lot of success in that. I mean, we've got several individuals, with 20, 30 deals under contract right now. Like Kevin, obviously made $125,000 on one deal, and we actually were just working on one that we were getting ready to net probably around 30, 35 on it. So we're still in the process of negotiating that one out. Probably have about 3 or 4 that we're working on as well. But the nice part is, I mean, these things are coming to you almost daily. It's unbelievable just because there's so many out there right now. One of the great things about this business, about real estate, is the fact that you can start it on a part-time basis, and that was really where I came from. Was I was able to start this part-time while I was still working my full-time job. One of the possibilities that I'm creating for myself is retiring my mom. And I know for a fact that's happening, and I will make that happen, and I'm going through that. It's getting closer and closer every day, and I continue to tell her that, and it's that by far is the best possibility out there for me right now. So, and I know for a fact if it wasn't for New Wealth Advisors Club and really giving me that support, I never would have been able to get to that. What makes this different from everything else that's out there is the fact that we are a family. We're here, we're an office, we're not some fly-by-night company or anything else. We come in, we're obviously we're well established here. I mean, we're growing, we're looking to expand, but what really makes this different is the people, and their hearts and where they come from, and really just caring about you and your success, and who you are as a person, because a lot of people have success in different ways, and a lot of people, just depending on where they start from, need support in a lot of different ways. Some people start off and they're ready to go and they're ready to get into real estate. Other people have to start developing themselves a little bit, and that's the great thing, is no matter where you're at, as long as you're committed to yourself, they're committed to you. And that's the real difference about New Wealth Advisors Club is they really care about you. They're a family, and it's funny because people just walk in the doors and they're like, what's going on here? What's so different about here? Just through that, and I get that over and over again, and that's because of the hearts and the type of individuals that we have here. What Dave and Melina have created here is second to none. I mean, it's what we've always wanted, and it's what has truly always been needed in this industry to help give everyone the support that they need to really be successful through this. And that's the type of individuals that they are. They're very passionate, they're very inspirational, and one of the things is they're very passionate about helping other people, because they've been down and out themselves at one point, and they get it, and that's the beautiful thing, is they figured it out. They understand how to really prosper in this market, and now they're just helping all of us understand it as well. And what they've created here is a family environment. They've created a place that really brings people together and unites them, and really allows them to have that support and encouragement and inspiration, because unfortunately this world's a very negative place, and a lot of people try to hold you back and drag you down, and that's what's so wonderful about everyone here, is we're all out to help those that are out to help themselves, and we're really wanting to push each other to become the best that we possibly can. And what Dave and Melina have done for me personally is it's unbelievable. I mean, it gets me going, it gets me worked up just thinking about it, but it's something that I'll never be able to repay them for. They've impacted my life and empowered me in ways that I didn't think was possible for me. what Dave's leadership and the man that he is and the integrity and just he has taught me how to believe in myself, how to be a leader, how to be in a place to really serve those in need and help them, and to take a stand for what you believe in, and against all odds when everything's coming against you, to really just to believe in it and have faith and never look back. And he's changed my life in so many different ways. And as far as Melina goes, she's that warm love that everybody needs to really help fuel that belief, I guess you can say. There were times where I was so down and out, and I didn't believe in myself, and she was just able to look within me and see the person that I truly was, and help me start to understand that, and start to see that. And they're people that I just hope to one day be able to emulate.